Yes.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Pop Folk. What it is, though.
What's happening, everybody? How y'all feeling?
Yeah.
I'm making sure I turn my phone on the silent. You're trying to be a responsible host and put my phone on silent.
You're a good man.
Yes, sir. Well, in case you didn't know, first off, it's your boy Sincere Da Vinci.
It's your boy Jay Hunter. Let's do this.
And this is the Jason Podcast.
Hey.
Welcome, everybody. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry for the delay. I was ready. We was prepped. We was here. And then my stomach said, I don't get no fuck.
We not ready.
Nope. So had to go handle that. Now here we are.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start it real simple. My week was not as desirable as I thought it would be. Still waiting on some news for some submissions, and
okay.
Other than that, we did officially try to open our shop on the IG page. Now we're just waiting for IG to approve it. So the merch shop is functioning. It is up. It is available. We're just waiting on IG to approve it. So yeah.
So it'll be easier to access, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's really been my week. Short and sweet. Okay. How about yourself?
My week has been very productive. It's been positive. Little negatives here and there, but overall good. You know, I can't complain.
Okay.
I'm just thankful to be here. Thankful to see the pod folk engaging with us as they have, you know, these past few weeks, and just taking things one day at a time and just remaining positive through it all and just trying to smile through it all, even if it's bad. Tev, what's happening?
How are you? Hope all is well. Happy birthday, Tev. You had a birthday recently too.
Tev, happy birthday, man. Wish you many more, brother.
So yeah, all right, we're gonna jump straight into things this week. First thing we're gonna jump into.
First things first.
I got chair between one or two. Appreciate y'all, of course, Steph.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and start with the elephant in the room. Riri performing at the Super Bowl halftime.
Hey, can we get a hand clap for that one?
Yes.
Come on. Let's do this.
So Rihanna is officially billed to perform at this year's halftime of the Super Bowl. Last year with Kendrick and Snoop and M and 50. It was incredible last year. I'm looking to see what she does this year to top that. I'm just excited to get Riri back. We haven't had Riri musically in a while. Yeah. She hasn't given us new music, although I have pleaded and begged and DM'd for it.
Right.
She just not hearing a nigga. But the Super Bowl performance, I know she's an amazing performer. I'm looking forward to the performance, but I'm looking forward to this kind of platform. The promotion that comes with performing at the Super Bowl, you can't really buy that amount of not only eyes, but ears and that wider range of demographic. Right. That is one of those few like microcosms of when those people come together. So I would not be surprised if we get some sort of surprise album or surprise single or something.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Coincides with this, because it would be the perfect time to do so.
Of course, yeah. And at that point in time, she'll have the momentum to do so. So it'll be perfect.
Yes, true. What's good, D? Yeah, they did get your baby mama for the Super Bowl.
They got my baby mama for the Super Bowl.
Yes. Brian, we're good, Brian.
Hey, what's good? Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, love. Yes, my wife is excited about Riri.
Man, when I saw that last Sunday, when I was watching NFL football, I was like, oh, shit.
Grace said something new was going to drop at the end of the performance.
Hopefully.
My boy D is excited. He is ready.
Yo, bro, but think about this right now. Wouldn't it be real crazy?
She always has momentum. You gotta be careful. You talk about D baby mama. He is very sensitive about.
Oh yeah, okay, D. All right. I see that vibe over there. I see what's going on over there.
Lord have
But I'm
mercy.
just saying, musically, at least she always has the momentum. But musically, I think she'll have more of a momentum, obviously, with the Super Bowl performance, and then followed by that to drop an album or
Yes.
even before or after. That'll be amazing, and that's what we all want because we're fans of Rihanna.
Yes.
Listen to me, Rihanna. We are fans of you
Fans, Riri.
as an artist. We love your
more.
music.
Congratulations on the baby. Also, if we didn't tell you already, but
Yeah, definitely.
congratulations on being a mom. What up, Cuddy?
Cuddy was hiding in. Everybody's popping out.
Everybody pulling up. We are also excited, Brian, about the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Let's be real. Jay-Z is the reason she came out of chill mode, says D.
Of course.
I agree.
This has a lot of Jay-Z's hands on it, obviously.
I agree.
Yeah.
Jay-Z owes him big. NFL owes him big. Oh, of course. Grace says
I'm a fan of Rihanna.
Vigo, go ahead.
No. Just Grace. She was saying I'm a fan of Rihanna, the human being. I am too, but I want her music. I don't know if people are understanding me. I just want her music. I want to listen to Rihanna sing something.
She can do anything pre or post Super Bowl. So it is obvious that people,
right,
at least in this immediate area right now, love and support Rihanna.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm a fan. I've been a fan. And this is big.
Since Pon de Replay, I've been a fan, basically.
I mean, I don't know if I was a fan at Pon de Replay. I knew who she was, and I enjoyed the record. Right. But I was not a fan at Pon de Replay. I'm not going to lie to you.
I was.
Nah, I wasn't. To me, that was the first record, and it was cool, but I was not a fan. Like, I liked it, but I was not a fan yet. I don't know when I became a fan, but it sure as hell wasn't Pon de Replay.
It was probably, her second album where she unleashed,
It might be, but I know sure as fuck it was not
her inner self, her real inner self.
Yeah, nothing against the first joint, but it was
because her first album I think was called Music of the Sun. That involved Pon de Replay, but it had a lot of like popish kind of records, basically.
Yeah, they all hit, and I liked them, but I wasn't the terminology for me fan means that I'm checking for you.
Right. I know, and you wasn't checking for.
I wasn't checking for her. Nah,
that's respectable. Definitely.
All right, so let's go ahead and.
But bro, wait. Before we move on,
yes,
wouldn't it be real crazy if Breezy would show up?
No, it would not be.
It wouldn't be crazy to you?
No.
I think it'd be crazy to a lot of people.
No, fuck no. Because fuck no.
Like years after things removed and all that.
No, fuck no. I love Breezy. And I love Rihanna, but I like them the same way I like my motherfucking Hennessy,
waffles,
and Hennessy,
and your
separate,
eggs.
nigga.
Separate, okay.
Separate, nigga. I like them separately, nigga, not together. Because they're gonna get out there and Chris Brown going Chris Brown, and Rihanna going Rihanna, and at some point, I just see it going all left.
I do hope to see Drake at least, or Kanye, or even Jay-Z himself come out. That'll be.
D says that's expected. Grace says distance makes the heart grow fonder. She's been distant.
Sean Paul as a cameo. That'll be fire too.
No.
That'll be nice. That'll be nice.
Sincere locked in on the no Breezy. No. Ted, why do we need Breezy? He just gonna get out there at light skin and then ruin it all for everybody.
Nah, no, he won't. He's not gonna ruin it for everybody. Stop lying.
What's good, Davon?
You just disrespected Breezy.
I love Breezy.
Serious. It ain't that serious.
Nah. I love Breezy. I just see y'all niggas trying to make it into something not. Breezy, you know you the homie, bro. But chill out. Chill out. We don't need you out there, Rihanna. You on your own vibe. I don't see how combining the two of them can do anything positive. They don't have songs to perform.
I want to hear Run This Town. That's what I want to hear.
There we go. Now if you're talking about that, if she could get Ye to come out and Jada,
I think
fire.
I read something actually this morning where Ye was trying to get in contact with her about the Super Bowl. So that's in the makings already.
And then all of the lights, fire.
No, of course.
Fire. But this is what we hearing. You know what I mean? This is what we hearing. What is her and Breezy gonna get together and perform?
What do you mean?
What are her and Breezy? If Breezy showed up, you said you wanted to show up. What were they
Right.
going to perform?
They could perform Cake Remix. What other song they have together? They have songs together, don't they?
I'm gonna let you go ahead and Google that one. Outside of Cake Remix, my nigga, you expect her to perform a Cake Remix at the Super Bowl? Out of her whole catalog, my nigga, you want her to perform a Cake Remix with Chris Brown?
What's wrong with that?
I want to hear Umbrella. Well, if you want to hear Umbrella, Spotify, Pandora, all that shit is wide open, my nigga. Go play it because they're not playing that shit at the Super Bowl.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I don't want to hear that shit.
You don't know that because if Jay-Z comes out, more than likely they'll play that song.
Nigga said he gonna go. D said he gonna go dance on the top of the jumbotron to go full parkour. Brian said my inner fangirl. Jay and Ye on the same stage again would be fired, bro. Come on, yeah. Nah, Jay, you want exactly. Nobody try to hear that Cake shit, bro. Look at everybody's response to you and your Cake remix.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No
ain't nothing
Cake
wrong
remix.
with that. Hell yeah.
4 or 5 songs, says D. Brian Umbrella with Tom Holland dancing. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go ahead and
Tim Holland.
Tom Holland. Yeah, Tom Spider-Man, nigga.
Yo.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move away from Riri's amazing performance. And we're gonna move on to Antonio Brown.
Oh no.
Antonio Brown exposing himself in okay, first off, there's videos of this. So let me explain what happens because I didn't, as much as I have video clips here and I have video clips of amazing things, I did not want to show y'all this video clip because I didn't want us to get banned.
No, please don't do that. Don't do that.
He's in a public pool in Dubai. This is when this is back in May, or something like that, back when Floyd was in Dubai promoting his fight. And Antonio Brown was part of the entourage. Mm-hmm. He was in the pool and then he was naked in the pool. All he had on was jewelry. And at some point he goes up to this white woman who's in the pool and he puts his bare ass in her face. And you could tell that she's laughing nervously. And then he snatches the scarf off another woman's head and tries to tie it around her face.
Yeah.
She snatches it off her face. Again, laughing, but you can tell it's that nervous laugh. She tries to swim away. He picks her up. He throws her in the water like you do with someone you're cool with. Again, she's laughing, but now she is visibly unhappy. Starts to swim away. He calls to her, hey. She turns around, and then he holds his junk up and says, you want some of this? And then she gets out the pool. She goes and gets security, and eventually they escort Antonio Brown out of the hotel.
Is this what the emoji looks like?
Antonio Brown never ceases to amaze me. Never ceases to amaze me.
Bro, Antonio Brown has been screaming for help for the longest, and people don't realize it with his actions.
Oh, my bro made it in the day. What's good, Ramon? This has been my guy since literally
knee high,
first, bro. Yeah. Nigga, we go back so long. Our mamas was best friends, nigga, before we existed.
Goddamn. That sounds like it was many moons ago.
Oh, chill out, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm not that old, bro. Goddamn.
It's still many moons ago, bro.
It is still many moons ago.
Yeah, I got teenage cousins, so they,
Nigga, D said if she twerked, they listen to her sing Three Little Pigs. Yeah, you're right. I would listen to Rihanna sing Three Little Pigs if she was twerking. You are correct. The dark side of the NFL.
The dark side? Oh, man. She took it back to Star Wars right there.
Davon says,
hey yo. Davon was happening.
D says AB has more of an underlying mental health crisis than people can care to speak of. You can hear a huge difference in his speech pattern. Grace goes, wow. Brian, here's what I don't understand. This happened in May. Why is this coming out now?
That's what I questioned about him.
And that is the first question Jay asked. Antonio on a different type of time. They fucked around and gave the wrong motherfucker wealth. That's what Tev says. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into this real quick.
Jay-Z said something like that, and God did. But continue, sir.
That was Jay's first question. Is why is it coming out now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's coming out now. I think we are just hearing about it now.
Right.
Apparently, it was dealt with very swiftly in Dubai. Again, this is not something that happened in California or New York or This happened in Dubai. It's not American soil, in a hotel that is very prestigious, and they wouldn't even want that kind of press to get out about what had happened in their hotel. See, the thing is, we look at it as a story. The people who own these hotels look at it as bad promotion because
bad pub,
it's bad promotion because if you are rich, God forbid, you are a rich multimillionaire coming to Dubai and this is the hotel you were thinking of staying at with your children, and now you
read something like this or get informed of what happened, you'd be like, I'm not going over there.
Right. Or at least I'm not staying
there. This is supposed to be a 4 or 5 star hotel. I'm not going.
Right, and you have people in here doing this and so on and so forth. So
fuck shit.
Apparently, they kept it under wraps very well, and what ended up happening
for months.
They kept it under wraps for months, and apparently, again, there's no confirmed stories of this because when Jay asked that, when Jay said why now, I immediately went into detective mode and was like, yeah, why now? I'm reading articles and
the magnifying
backtracking, and from what I can gather is that someone just finally got thirsty for money because it was another guest who had this on film,
right?
And it was someone who knew they had something worth money, and I'm guessing that maybe after
TMZ gave him that money, maybe.
Well, nobody knew that the footage existed except these people. So I'm automatically assuming that it was either someone in his entourage that, again, he has burned a bridge with. Keep in mind, Antonio, because if you watch the video, the person is talking to Antonio and they are responding. He's responding. Like it's not a stranger. You wouldn't respond like this to a stranger.
Right.
It's someone he knows, or at least someone he's friendly with.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe it is someone that, again, he burned another bridge with. Keep in mind, Antonio Brown has a long history of burning bridges with his chef, with his masseuse, with his trainer, with his doctor, with his coaches,
everybody in his life, basically.
Anybody in his life, especially those around him, he will get a service or will get something from you and then will refuse to pay. And that is when you hear of the chef suing him, his masseuse suing him, his handler suing him, his trainer suing him, and coming out talking about they tried to get him to get a vaccination card. These things don't come out when they happen. They come out when Antonio has burnt that bridge.
Right.
So that's what it feels like this is. Someone in his circle whom he was paying or had around for something.
He's a habitual bridge burner, basically.
Right. Someone he had in his circle for that moment that was supplying him some sort of service, and Antonio has now defaulted on that service, and this is how they are going to get their money. They have now released this footage.
Right.
Antonio needs help.
Yeah. When it comes down to the end of it, bro, he's his own worst enemy at this time, and he really needs to seek help, or someone needs to veer him there in that direction, basically.
I highly agree. A no-nonsense area, Dubai doesn't play that mess, period. No, they do not, D. Great explanation. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. Yes, it's always money. It always money. Brian. That's wild. Yeah, I know, Devon. With that reputation, people still fuck with him. He and Ye. I think Ye is slightly different, but I do agree to an extent, but him and Gage's situation are different. And as far as people still fucking with him, as long as you have money and as long as I have a service and you are contractually bound to pay me for this service, I don't care about your reputation. Like most people.
Yeah, because it's business in the end.
Right. I'm not here to be your publicist. If you pay me, like Antonio Brown, I am a writer. If Antonio Brown paid me to write his next album, I don't care that he can't rap, nigga. I'm gonna make him rap well on this album.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like if I'm a hotel owner, for instance, and he wants to come to my hotel, he got to pay me first before he comes to this hotel. Whatever he does, that's on him.
Right. Now, what this means is we have this contract, Antonio Brown. Now, if I write this album, first off, if I know your reputation, what might happen, I might get this money up front. I might get this money. I might make a contract where I need all the money up front. Unlike other situations where, okay, I want a percentage of and so on and so forth. You're Antonio Brown. I need my cash up front, bro. Either that or any percentage that I know is coming. I'm prepared in the back of my mind that we're going to have to go to court for this because you're Antonio Brown. But I know that you have the money and I know I'm going to get it. It's just going to.
And due to his reputation, I'm going to want that money up front because we all know what you're about. Plain and simple.
I mean, yeah, the reputation of not paying people, but that's the thing. If I take you to court or if I know the situation, Brian, if I know for a fact, the person who held on to this footage, they didn't hold on to it with the hopes of looking back at it one day and going, ha ha ha, this was funny. No, that nigga knew what he got on camera.
Of course.
He knew what he got on camera. He knew
act out.
He knew if Antonio ever crosses me or tries to play with my money, here goes my payday.
Yep. Real easy.
That was what it was. So, all right. We're going to go ahead and move on to... I'm going to run into this real quick. Hold on one second. Fan runs this. We're going to play this real quick. Hold on. I'm going to take this away quick.
What happened to the fan that ran a 4.14 40-yard dash before an NFL game? Nick Barnes' laser time 40-yard dash was faster than any NFL player's time in history. And after the video went viral, 3 college coaches and an NFL agent reached out to him about the video. He still hasn't got a tryout from an NFL team, but would you want your favorite team to sign him? What happened to the fan that ran...
Okay, so a fan ran a 4.14.
Impressive.
Very impressive. Faster than anyone in the NFL has run it. We're talking Deion Sanders type of time.
Yeah. And this was many moons ago.
Do you think that his time should have turned into... He's gotten calls. He just hasn't... He's gotten calls, obviously, from agents in the team.
Correct.
Do you think that his speed is an automatic tryout? Do you think that should equate to an automatic tryout?
No, I don't think so, because it's just speed we're talking about. And I think the NFL entails so much more, for instance, or any type of like competition or sport entails a little bit more than just speed. And, there's technique, there's different ways, to do certain things. There's route running, for instance, if he's going to play receiver. You have to learn plays. It's just so much entailed that it's just more than just speed. And there are a lot of speedy people out there that haven't made it in the NFL, and we've seen it year and years, we've seen it year and year again, basically in the NFL combine, where we have these people running these 40-yard dashes in like 4.2, 4.3, and they don't amount to nothing in the NFL. So what makes you think that a random person from the street that could actually run fast could be qualified to actually play in the NFL? And I think any NFL team who reached out to this person is a pure reach, because you're disrespecting the sport by doing something like that. Me personally. And there are a lot of us too that can actually play football to a high level that didn't even make it to the NFL. So you're telling me that some random Joe from the street can run fast and get like calls and get a tryout for the NFL. So what I want to put into perspective is that what he did there is different from what he could possibly do on the field, because there is track speed and then there's game speed. A lot of people are very fast on the track, bro, but on the field itself, that's a different game speed, and not everyone has similar game speeds as compared to what they can do on the track.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. I'm going to get to the comments to it. We got a lot of them flowing in before I say my piece, just to make sure I'm not stepping on anyone's toes. Brian, but can he take a hit? Stole the words right out of my mouth. But can he take a hit?
Has he ever played organized football?
Can he catch? Does he know how? Does he even know how? Like, does he know anything about the sport?
Mm-hmm.
Tev says NFL is more than a 4.1, but that's amazing. Agree. D, sign that man and create a 5-yard offensive scheme. Yeah, no, I'm not with that. Not at all. Can he hit? No. Grace says not deserving of an NFL tryout. Maybe a sprinter track star situation, but not an automatic shoe-in for the NFL. I agree.
Not.
He comes back. NFL doesn't always get it right in draft and other areas as far as getting teams together. I agree, D.
Yes.
We don't know if this man has any background in football at all.
Exactly.
I don't know if he can catch. I don't know if he can hold on to the ball. I don't know if he can take a hit. I don't know if he's injury prone. I don't know anything about this man except one thing. He runs very fast. That is not good enough to get you a tryout in the NFL.
Hell no.
That might be good enough to get you a tryout for our Olympic race team.
Of course.
Our Olympic track team.
Yeah.
Get them signed up.
Right.
Get them signed up.
Try them out. Try them out first.
Try them out. But that's what I mean. Like, get them signed up. Like, nah, he don't got to go
for
through
a tryout. I see what you mean.
For that, no, I don't believe he needs to go through a qualifier. I ain't seen a man move that quick in I don't know how long. And I know what they move in the Olympics. I know that
I still think that's a disrespect to those people who run track. I feel.
He still needs to try out.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying he didn't need to try out.
No. What I'm saying is he doesn't need to go through the qualify. Like, he doesn't have to go through the rounds of the nationals and semis.
I see what you mean.
He still needs to try out, but he needs to be at the Olympic tryouts.
Okay.
He doesn't need to be in the local because if we're being honest, if we Google our local, you can Google it. Right. You can Google what your local track team and track stars times were.
Yeah.
You're not going to find a 4.14 in most states.
You're not.
I
said, the speed is impressive. You can't take that away from him.
So we're not going to find that in most places. So let's not play. And they timed him again. They timed him 3 different times. The slowest he's ever run is a 4.24,
which is super fast.
So he's shown that he's literally
running, bro. He's literally running like around 20 or 22 miles per hour, easily, effortlessly.
Crazy. Yeah. So I don't think he needs to be trying out at that level, but I do think the final cuts, he needs to be there. He needs to be at the Olympic level training and seeing if he can make it there. Sure, that speed is amazing. But do you know how to keep your stride? Do you know how to go the distance? Can you do more than 40 yards?
Exactly.
Can you, what is it? We need to see what you can do.
Yeah, of course. Before they put you out there. Yeah,
but the NFL ain't it.
They sign you. No, of course not.
The NFL ain't it.
Hell no.
So before we get into our next topic, it is a little bit rough to watch. So just a heads up for.
Are we gonna get banned for this?
No.
Okay.
No. But just for those while the clip plays, avert your eyes. You can come back while we come back to the conversation. Okay.
Rolling left with the grain, and down he goes. Slung down.
Tua Tagovailoa throwing off his back foot with the rush in his face there. Jalen Waddle makes the catch. Penalty flag comes in, and Tua Tagovailoa was roughed at the end of the release. The pass rusher came on top of him there, and Tagovailoa suffered some type of an injury on this play. We have Teddy Bridgewater in the game right now. Tagovailoa, oh boy, getting up. Oh my goodness, that's an awful, awful sight to see. They will take him to the sideline immediately. Oof. Okay, Tagovailoa, if that goal.
Now that was on Sunday night, Sunday afternoon. They had a short week, and on that short week, on Thursday, this happened.
Rolling left with the grain, and down he goes. Slung down in his own 48-yard line. Josh Tupu. And
Now, on Sunday, it appeared that Tua suffered a concussion on that play against the Bills. He was somehow cleared
At halftime
by the neurologist.
That recently got fired.
That was fired because of this. He was fired on Thursday or Friday. Either he was fired on Thursday or Friday. He was fired Friday. Because on Thursday, Tua, who should have been in concussion protocol and would not have played in Thursday's game, not only played, but was then severely concussed, carted off the field, and rushed to the University of Cincinnati Hospital. With all we know about CTE and everything that is going on with everything, how do you feel the Dolphins have handled this situation?
They've handled it poorly, plain and simple. If I were Tua, whoever represents him from a legal standpoint, I'd sue the fuck out of the Dolphins and the NFL for their mishandling of this. I can understand you trying to be a warrior on the field, but at some point you have to know when you're risking your life. And when the story came out actually last Sunday that he was released at halftime, I don't need to be a doctor to know that something was up, that something was wrong with that decision that was made. Because the way he hit his head on the grass, on the field, it's almost like you're hitting your head on concrete with the helmet on. So the force of that was so much that he couldn't even walk after that. And you're going to tell me that you're going to go into halftime for about 20, 25 minutes and clear and go through protocol? Nah, bro. I don't buy that at all. At all. This is so disappointing. And this sets the NFL back to the times when we used to watch it, as teenagers, as young adults, in a sense where we put football just above everything. And even if it involved someone's life, we just didn't care because we just wanted to see that player out there. And I think we have to draw a fine line, and we have to be a little bit more proactive on how we handle these things, because we could literally kill a football player. There have been, I don't know if you know about a football player from the old school. His name is Dennis Byrd. He was literally paralyzed in a football game. And people just think about their fantasy stats. People are very selfish. People are very maniacal. People are very evil. And they don't think about the human side of these individual players. And the Dolphins themselves, I'm a Jets fan, unfortunately. And I just hate the Dolphins even more, for the way they conducted this. And they practically have shattered this young man's career in a sense. And, I'm not a Bama kind of guy or anything like that.
Roll Tide.
However, I feel for this individual. I feel for Tua and, and everything that he's going through at the moment. And I just sincerely wish him a speedy recovery. I'm sure his family is going through it from an emotional standpoint as well. And it's just so unfair. It's just so unfair how we just put a sport over the human side of someone and their livelihood and their life and their health. And we just need to do better. We just need to do better. This just takes me back to a time when the NFL really didn't care about a football player's health. As long as they were on the field and they were cash cowing everything and they were making money off this, individual player, it was fine. If he was on the field, if he wasn't feeling well, if he was banged up, if he was, under concussions, like they didn't care. And
okay.
It's just sad, bro. It's just sad all around. And the NFL just needs to do better.
It is.
And the Dolphins too.
Let me get to these comments before I lean in.
Mm-hmm.
D says, hell, some of these teams need to try out everyone. Neurological injury, D says, of course.
Of course.
Seth says, wow, that was cringy. Wow. Dwayne, what's good, Dwayne? What's good, bro? Again, if y'all ain't
that looked wild.
Tap into the juice spot out there in Pittsburgh, Jared. That looked wild. His career might be done.
Yeah.
So prayer for Tua, of course. He needs to sue the entire organization, says Dwayne.
That's a fact.
Coach needs to be fired too, says Dwayne.
That's a fact because he co-signed that.
D, hell, given Tua's history of being an athlete, no way I'm letting him play for 6 games or better. Okay, Brian, as an individual who had a couple concussions, I knew I wasn't okay. How did Tua allow himself to go back out there? Tev, sometimes players rush themselves in, like the Kevin Durant situation, but it all falls back on the staff because they make the yes or no call.
Of course.
Agree. Brian, I'm not going to do that. You can do it if you want.
JETS, baby. Let's do this all day.
Grace, being a Jets fan is a choice, a bad choice. But that's my baby. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I made a bad choice when I was a teenager, Grace. Thank you very much.
I feel like there's a lot of blame to go around here. First and foremost,
bro,
the neurologist got fired. Of course, he deserved that. He should have lost his job. There's no questions there. The spotters who sit in, there are 4 spotters who sit in the stands and keep an eye out on things like this from different angles and watch the Teletron. The spotters need to be fired because they also can weigh in and tap into the team and the organization and help make the calls themselves. If you saw that man stumble and you saw him come back out and allowed him to stay in the whole second half, you need to lose your job too. As much as I'm hearing the coach talk about, the neurologist cleared him, so I didn't want to go. Oh, you need to lose your job too. No one who watched Tua on Sunday thought he was okay. I don't give a fuck what you were saying. No one who watched Tua's offensive linemen have to hold him upright thought he was okay. Not a soul. Not a soul. You as a fucking licensed doctor cannot tell me you believed he passed any protocol. You as a coach cannot believe me even if he passed protocol. That you thought it was okay. And then to try to pass it off as a back injury.
Even more disgraceful.
Disgusting. But you know what?
You know what, bro? Now that I'm thinking about it now, after I said that actually happened to me once. I fell making a catch, basically, and I hit my head on concrete. I may have suffered a concussion. I don't know, but I knew that my back was hurting a lot. Like like around the spinal cord area. I know that was like aching a lot, especially like my lower back. It was definitely aching. So I could see somehow, some way why they would say that, but we're not doctors. They are. They're supposed to diagnose things a little bit more better than we can.
I remember, I put it to you this way. I've had a concussion before, and I knew I had a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
You know you have a concussion. I don't blame Tua for wanting to get back on the field. That is his job.
Right.
As a competitor, as a leader, we all taught you suck it up, you get back on the field. If you can walk, you can play.
Right.
That's how all of us are taught, regardless of what it is we do. Football, basketball, baseball, soccer.
Especially when it comes to
anything,
football,
nigga.
because it's a prideful sport. Yeah.
Anything. If you can tough it out, nigga, you get out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always gonna look at the athlete and go, he's just doing what he's programmed to do since he was 2.
Correct.
It is the coaching and the medical staff that has to step in and go, no.
You can't.
You can't. And they failed.
Miserably.
Failed miserably. So yeah, no. Hold up. The lot said it was a leg injury. Back. Back. Dwayne was right. Back, spine, nerves. Yeah. True. Okay, I'm gonna move on to
crazy.
To something else, fellas. Hold up. Herbert example with his rib injury. He wants to play. Nope. Sit your ass down. Fellas, pay close attention to this video. It's comical, but it is going to lead to our very next topic.
I swear
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Let it out.
I can let it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
No, I hate these stupid ass clips, these little videos, yo. I swear, they so creative, man. Shout out to those.
Fellas, that leads us to the next question. Are you comfortable moaning for your woman? Are you comfortable moaning for your woman? Do you moan for your woman? Ain't nothing but niggas in here. Don't get quiet now, goddammit. I need these comments to start jumping.
Yeah.
Don't get quiet
we seeing crickets at the moment? Never. Dwayne says never. Tev is just laughing. People just laughing. It's been too long. I don't know what's that.
I don't know what that's like. Oh man, this is great. I'm gonna go first. I'll sacrifice myself. I'll be the sacrificial lamb here. Yeah, I'm on for my woman. Yeah, I'm on for my lady.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I let her know she's doing a great job. You know, that is the same way. You know what I mean?
Barometer.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly. That's how you know you know what I mean? You're doing
something.
You're doing your job.
Yeah.
What you need to be worried about is if a nigga sitting up there like this. Then there's a problem.
Exactly.
There's a problem. But me outwardly expressing how you making me feel it's just another form of communication. Letting you know that not only are you doing your job, at moments you are above and beyond what is expected of you at this moment.
Exactly. Depending on the ferocity of the moan.
Exactly.
Ah.
Thank you, Tab. Tab said real shit and said, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'm listening. Of course you are.
Grace is listening.
Of course you are. But yeah, like I don't understand that. Like, let me get this. I understand a concept of the masculinity when it comes to maybe the sneaky link or maybe the side piece or
Right.
maybe like a joint you like. I get there are times to protect that masculinity. I get it, but not for your lady.
Hell no. Especially if
Nigga-
you've been with her for years and
Niggas be
years
too
and
tough.
years.
Niggas be too tough for their own women. Like I don't get it. Like I genuinely don't get why you got to be tough in the bedroom with your woman. Like I genuinely don't understand it. There's just times when you were supposed to be in tune with your woman, and whether you being aggressive with her or you being, being more laid back in a situation. Sometimes she want to savage. Sometimes she want, not so much. But the point is, whatever we doing right here, there's a level of communication and unspoken communication that is happening in the bedroom. Shit, sometimes spoken communication, you heard? So, like that's different. Okay. Hold up. Some think a moan is a high pitched vocal. Our definition of moaning must be different. Different types of moan pitches.
Different type of moan pitches.
Yeah, like I'm not out here. Maybe Dwayne is right. Maybe our definition of moaning is different. Because my moan ain't out here on a high pitch. That ain't happening. That's not what's happening.
It's a manly moan.
You getting the moan in this baritone right here that we at.
Wait, you're gonna like demonstrate that right now?
No, I was not about to do that.
Oh, okay.
No, I was not about to do that. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, my moan is happening in this octave that we at right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not gonna demonstrate my moan for you niggas. I'm not
Please.
doing it. Not
Please
doing
don't.
it.
Please.
Not doing it.
Oh
Shit.
no.
The Nelly video. Oh, tip drill? I guess maybe. I don't know.
That's probably the greatest video of all time.
I need a tip drill. I need a girl that must be your ass because it ain't your face. Yeah, there we go. Hold up. I give my lady the Campbell soup. Good. See you. But I hate this nigga, bro. Dwayne, I hate this nigga, bro. I swear I do. But the point is, you still communicate what needs to be communicated with your lady. And
you just let her know what she's doing. And you give her a grade based on that moan.
Think Master P make him say, Oh no, I don't know what happened there. I don't know what's going on. That was Master P, baby. You're correct. It was a manly moan. There you go. Yeah, Brian got it right. It's a manly moan. Yeah, I don't get Jay.
That's what I said. Actually, it was a manly moan.
I don't put myself. Do you moan for your lady?
Of course, yeah, definitely. I have to let her know that what she's doing is the right thing. So yeah, definitely.
Okay.
A younger me, I'd be like this, straight like a soldier, like. I'd be like this, like the dude was in the video, up until when he asked the lady, if it was okay to moan. But yeah, I remember I used to thug it out when I was young. I used to be like, they used to look up. I used to be like that, looking at them, like yeah.
I
and not say a peep.
I think for me,
so even while you were younger, like same ordeal as today.
When I was younger, I talked more.
Oh, you a trash talker? No, I'm still a trash talker.
I talked more when I was younger,
especially on the floor. Oh man,
I'm not getting on the floor.
Yeah.
Even when I was younger, I'm not. You know what? If we happen to get on the floor,
well, we got 120 episodes in Pod Folk, and I'm trying to get Sincere to just experiment a little bit on the floor.
Not the right thing. Grace says, if I'm on the floor, we're already on the floor, then we can get it popping on the floor. I am not going to actively get you to the floor if we are already on the bed or on the couch or we're in the kitchen. The kitchen floor be wild cold.
No,
get it on the counter.
No, ain't nobody talking about kitchen floor
or the sink.
It could be all in the bedroom. It could be all in the bedroom, off the bed.
Nah,
real simple.
College meet, you getting bust down on the futon. That's how this work, B. You gonna get it on the futon loving, okay? But yeah, that's it. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the last topic this week before we head into things I found on the internet.
All right.
Okay. Utah venue refuses to refund bride her money after her fiance commits suicide. My question to this, the venue claims that it was during the busy season. It's too short notice to rebook it. And so, okay, we get all of that. Your business. We got it. What do you expect this woman to show up and do now? Like, what do you expect her and her fucking family? First off, you still expect them to show up? You still expect there to be some sort of gathering on this day at your space? No. No one is coming to gather at your bum-ass venue after this. Nobody is coming to gather to celebrate fucking anything after this. No one wants to be there. There's very few times that I can ever go, well, you should make an exception. Because business is business.
But there's exceptions in everything, bro.
Give that woman her fucking money back.
Exactly.
She is going through a lot. She just lost someone she thought she would be with for the rest of her fucking life. Had the date, had the dress, had the invitation sent out. Literally was looking forward.
Getting emotionally prepared for it. Yep.
To have him end his own life. The last thing she needs to be dealing with is getting a refund for the venue. Because I guarantee you, the reason she needs that refund is to now go bury
funeral costs.
Her funeral, to bury her would-be husband.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick. That's sick to me.
Yeah, it's sicker than humane, bro. Plain and simple.
Dwayne says, damn, that venue don't give a fuck.
Nope.
Brian says use the venue for the funeral.
Could be an idea.
That's Tev says that's why they have no heart. Dwayne says the words of Avery put that shit on.
Crazy.
It'll come back around somehow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's fucking sad.
True.
But that's it. But yeah.
Peace and condolences to that family, man. I mean, that's rough.
Yeah, that's
right before a wedding, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. And as we always stated, within our episodes here in our podcast, Pod Folk, check on your friends. Check on their mental. Make sure they're okay. At least.
Yeah. Please do. Please do. I can't. Yeah. It's important. Please check on your friends.
Yeah.
Check on your loved ones.
There's a national mental health hotline, I believe, as well out there that we can provide the number for as well.
What could they be going through to commit suicide before the wedding?
Oh, him,
Yeah.
just him.
Yeah.
Like, what could he be going through?
Yeah.
We just never know. That's why, I think it's just important to at least check on people to make sure they're okay.
Clearly, they wasn't happy. I don't know about that.
We don't know the dynamics. Right. We don't know the dynamics. It could have been something personal, not with said woman.
Right. Life of motherfucker sometimes, right? All right.
It's crazy, bro.
So we're gonna get into
I think this is a first that I've heard of that kind of
sick.
Story.
That's
sick.
It's sick. We're gonna get into things I found on the internet. I found a couple things on the internet this week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is what it is because I found things on the internet. So y'all gonna bear with me as I go through some of the things I found on the internet this week. I only had like 3 last week, but y'all gonna bear with me today, goddammit. Okay, the first one I want to go out there, and before I start, hold on, here we go. They could have canceled the wedding in advance and used that money for the mental health. They could have, if they
Could
knew.
have, yeah.
If they knew.
If they knew what was going on.
If they knew.
Because a lot of people bottle things, and then
Right.
you know, you just know about the end result, which is that they committed suicide, and we all wonder as to what happened.
Right. Unless they leave a note, we really don't ever have a true look into that mind.
Mhm.
All right. So 23 years ago, this weekend.
That was many moons ago.
23 years ago, this weekend.
Many moons ago.
Was not the first time it happened, but it was the most stylish version of the most electrifying move in sports entertainment today.
You peeped that. You
Get up! Oh no! And here it comes! Don't tell me! I think we're at. Oh, there go the sunglasses! The people's sunglasses! It's the most electrifying move in sports entertainment today! Oh, the people's elbow! An exclamation point! The people's elbow!
Not the slide.
Yo,
Not the slide.
that was legendary. I don't
My
know.
guy.
I don't know if that was by design or it happened by accident, but that shit was still fly.
My guy.
And I'm
bro.
taking it back to a famous word 23 years ago.
I
Fly.
remember meeting The Rock and with one of my mentors, John Leland, who wrote an article at Newsweek
Mm-hmm.
when he had the book, when he wrote his book. Still have the book, man. And I knew then I was the biggest rock star as a kid, and that like Dwayne Johnson was that guy. And I remember the Versace shirt, like man, you want to talk about between him and Stone Cold,
Legendary.
legend. Hold up, you know why he did the move, right? It was to make the Undertaker laugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He slid to the rock bottom, smooth as shit, bro. Tab, you see the hit? It
was an accident. Okay, that's what I was wondering, Brian. Okay.
Slide was an accident, but he did the move to make the Undertaker laugh. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, into the next things I found on the internet. Oh wait, no, turn this off. Boom.
Powerfolk, don't forget to get that merch. The merch store is still open.
Yes.
Please.
Yes. Fire.
Props.
Fire.
Automatically.
Fire. Exactly. Fire.
Yeah, to do those kind of tricks on a bike, Powerfolk, for those who are not watching us and listening to us at the moment, is incredibly amazing. I've always been a fan of the X Games as well, since they premiered on ESPN, and I always used to tune in and watch and see who was up and coming. It's beautiful.
Terrence said I would have chipped my chin with the wheel midair. Dwayne said white folk I had that.
That's a fact.
Shout out to my homie Jeff and Bam Margera too. They sent over a skateboard deck and someone stole it from my old. It was delivered. It was my homie Jeff. He's a professional skateboarder. He's a black professional skateboarder. Let's also say that. And he has his own skate decks. He also comes from that whole circle of Camp, CKY, Can't Kill Yourself, and Jackass and Bam and all that shit. So shout out to all of them. And they sent over skate decks to the crib, and they got delivered. And before me and Grace could even get to the door, somebody had snatched the package. So
right.
I wanted to put them up. But again, shout out to them dudes. I'll get some more. But
Shout
out love to them. Yeah. So next. filthy.
Crazy.
Filthy. Then
That looked like it was somewhere in New York.
the look at the hand afterwards, like
Right.
crazy.
Like, did I do that? It ain't my fault.
Crazy. Dwayne said nasty. Brian Price, nasty.
Those are things you see on the playground.
That looked like me back in my teen years. Hey, Terrence said that was a he run the hood after that. Big facts.
Yeah.
Great said,
Most
but
popular
he
person.
traveled.
Trying to rain on the parade. My goodness.
We're gonna go ahead and hide that comment. Hide that comment. All right.
What's next?
Yes, we have this one. This happened last week at Fashion Paris Week. I thought this was pretty fucking dope. You know, I like fashion and shit. I thought this was pretty cool. So what the designer did was they were able to spray her with latex on site. And then not only was the dress already form-fitting because it was actual her form, they were able to design it, give it the slit, have it come off the shoulders, and literally mold the dress to whatever design they wanted to her body. And she was able to walk the one way. It was dope as shit.
Yeah, that's beyond creative. Wow.
I was dope as fuck. So
props to those dudes. Sheesh.
Yeah, that was incredible. Oh yeah, the spray on dress, that was real creative. Yeah, Dwayne, that was dope. Yes, this is amazing, says Brian. Tev, technology always amazes me. True. But yeah, that's just one of those things they did at Fashion Week where I was like, that's
impressive.
How do you stand out? That's fire.
Yeah.
That is fire. All right. We're gonna move on to the last two videos I have.
Oh my God! Staples got staples!
Metabolic syndrome. Look, it's a cluster of conditions.
Where the hell y'all think y'all going?
Yo, that shit is wild.
Staples got staples.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that was great. I don't care what y'all like. This is my goddamn segment, my show, goddamn it. I get to do whatever I want to. You don't have to like
damn it.
All right. Dwayne like to thank you. Oh man. And the last thing on this is just, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have some sort hilarious, Dwayne, right? If I didn't have some sort of niggerdom. So here you go. Why do y'all do this at y'all baby parties?
Oh my God.
Why do y'all do this at y'all baby parties?
Yo, bro.
You think that's what your babies think Coco Melon be doing? You think that's how Coco Melon be acting at the parties? You think that's what your babies want to see?
Bro. I think I'll forever be one of those like parents who just finds things like funny, who finds these kind of things specifically funny, because there are a lot of parents, you know, who see things differently, obviously, and, you know, with all due respect, you know, it's their opinion, it's what they view of things. But to me, like, things like that are just funny. Like when you have characters like this, or like, you know, a Minnie Mouse or a Mickey Mouse just like getting ratchet, like with kids, like I find that so humorous and so funny. But there's certain parents that are like, oh my God, this is like, no, this is not good, you know, and they're very uptight about it, and they get really offended by things like this. But I don't know, for some reason, it just makes me laugh. I can't get offended by this.
I don't know if I want Elmo twerking at my child's birthday party.
I mean, I wouldn't want it either, but
like,
I wouldn't prefer that, is what I want to say, pod folk. But if it were to happen, I'm gonna be laughing.
If Elmo starts twerking at my child's birthday party, I'm gonna bring Rocco from out the garden, and Rocco gonna meet the side of Elmo head like he should have when he talked crazy to him about the cookie.
Right.
So hold up. Brian said that's comedy.
That's pure comedy, Brian. Yo.
Not Coco Melon. What the actual fuck? Dwayne said, what? Tevin, this is funny as fuck.
Exactly, Tev. You see where I'm coming from, Tev. This shit is so hilarious to me when I see characters do something like that, especially in a kid's party. This shit is just, yo.
Dwayne said someone lied on the application. Davon, and nobody threw singles. Yes,
that would have been crazy.
Tev, they was all felons. To the parents who think this isn't funny, fuck you.
Exactly, Brian. Thank you.
It's so stupid. I love it.
Yeah, it's like it's silly.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Tev.
Well, look, I have nothing else to show y'all on the internet, but if you haven't already, go get you some merch. The shop should be tied to the IG soon.
Yes, sir.
We're waiting on approval. The links will be everywhere. If you haven't already, share.
So it'd be easier for the PodFolk to access the merch store, basically.
Yeah, it's already up. The merch store is already up and active. It's just going to be to where when you go on the IG page, there'll be a button that takes you directly there from IG, and you can shop and buy your merch. Everything from coffee mugs to hoodies, whatever it is that floats your boat. Yeah, like get some merch.
Get some merch, PodFolk. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on IG, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and SoundCloud. PodFolk, please
share with your people. Let's continue to grow this organically.
Share, comment, engage.
We are starting to get back a lot of the traction, or some of the traction that we had before the year hiatus with the injury that I suffered,
and the pandemic too.
And the pandemic, yeah. So we have been not where we should be.
But we're getting back to it slowly but surely. Slow grind. Better than no grind.
Hey, look who popped in. Why should we spend our hard-earned money to purchase your merchandise? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play along like I don't know who this is. Because we figured out who it was.
Yeah, we sure did.
But why? I don't know. Well, how about this? Nobody wants your bum ass money. Nobody's asking you to buy nothing.
We don't need your money. We don't need your dirty
Nobody's asking you to buy nothing, you bum ass nigga. How about that?
Exactly. We don't need your dirty ass money, and it's your choice what you want to do with your money. You heard me? And you got something to say? You got something to say now?
Even if you have something to say, I'm not going to respond to it or play it back. It'll be stuff right there in them comments at the bottom. I'm not responding to you no more. Have a good day. I'm glad you left.
Oh, the person left?
Oh, no.
They just wanted to leave that comment and that's it?
Oh, no. He's probably still here. He left the app that he was on with us. He thought that niggas was going to ask for him back. You might buy that bum ass music or missing you, nigga. Fuck out of here.
We don't need your money.
Happy NFL Sunday. Enjoy your day.
Actually, it's not even. I'm sorry. It's not even about the money when it comes to like merchandise. It's actually for the promotion that we actually push it for, because we make our own money and we just would like some support in spreading our brand. So that's all it comes down to.
It's mainly promotion. Believe me, I will pull up the metrics, my nigga. We're not getting millionaires off $4 t-shirts, my nigga. That's
exactly.
At the end of the day, all we're trying to do is help for have it be free promotion. And if anything, help cover fees to make the show, which the overhead is not very much.
Exactly.
So, but anyways, Tev says, happy NFL Sunday. Enjoy your day. Another great episode in the books.
Yes.
Welcome back, True. Thanks for the engagement. Of course, great. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Brian says, because it's fly. Kick rocks with flip-flops. 100% true. Exactly. Davon, ha. The ones that actually get it. Thank you, Davon. What's said don't, you know what I mean? What's understood don't need to be said. With that, we out of here. Gone.
Till next Sunday. We may have a guest.
Yeah. Next week should be interesting if our guest actually pulls up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Get your gear together. It's going to be interesting.
Just an exclusive out there for the pod folk. Yeah.
All right, we out of here.
Peace out.